and it has that little W shape right here. So keep an eye out, see if this can continue to the upside there. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, guys, wherever you are. You're welcome to this channel. This is your boy Francis. Welcome to the Trading Success Show. If this is your first time, you're welcome to this channel. Today we're going to be talking about US economic calendar, and we also going to be talking about earnings report, and as well as the best stock pretty much for 2024. And also, of course, last week I did put out some of the best stock to look out for in 2025. So if you haven't seen it, go back and you're going to see the stock or the lists. So this is not a recommendation to buy or to sell any stock or equity. This is for entertainment purposes only. So pretty much the economic and the US economic calendar, pretty much we're going to be looking at some key items here as well. But it is very important to know that for a long-term trader, for being a long-term trader, you want to know what the economic data is looking at. You want to be looking at the Fed funds rate, you want to be looking at the term spread, consumer sentiment, manufacturing new orders, indicator growth signal, and as well as bank leading practices. So it's very important to know, pretty much take for example the manufacturing new orders. You want to know what is going on, if there's any boom, if there's any growth in pretty much the US market, right? But now let's take a look at the US economic report here. We also have PMI, S&P final US services PMI. That's gonna be interesting come Monday. Factories orders as well. Okay, this is very important too. So you want to know what the median forecast is, the previous, and as well what the actual number is gonna be. Okay, Tuesday we're going to have ISM services, job openings, US deficit, as well as a Fed speaker, right? Wednesday is going to be ADP employment and minutes of Fed December FOMC meeting. So this is going to pretty much tell us what and where the Fed actually stand. Okay, consumer credit as well is important. Thursday is going to be initial jobless claim, wholesale inventories, and Friday consumer sentiment. Okay, remember I talked about it. It's very important, consumer sentiment, whenever you trade in or pretty much going long on any given stock or equity, whatever, or commodity. All right. So macro and micro. So let's take a look at it. This is pretty much one of the biggest winners of 2024. Palantir is there, VST, Nvidia, UAL, and of course one of my favorites is AVGO. I still have that, and it's still going pretty much strong. But well, there are also other winners as well, like Amazon. Apple is also another big winner for me. Okay, also taking a look at Nvidia, you now see that Nvidia is trying to get back to the 145 area. So this is pretty much the neck area. If you're not seeing this, this is what I'm looking at. You draw that line right there, and of course we need to break out of that zone. Okay, this is the left, the head, and then that is the right. Okay, so keep an eye out on Nvidia there. Let's go talk about the market, SPY, what the market is looking like. So at this point, SPY, I'm expecting something here. I'm expecting the market to really rally and continue back into the 20 exponential moving average area. 593.81, that is your spot. Remember, previous video I talked about the market, for the possibility of the market revisiting the support, which is 580. We got there and buyers came in and pushed the market back up. Okay, we got that confirmation, breakthrough 50 exponential moving average, and then guess what, we are now heading towards that 20 exponential moving average. Keep an eye out. The market is beginning to have this downtrend right here. So if for any reason we visit 600 and then boom, back down again. So keep an eye out. Volume pretty much is still declining at this point in time. Talking about earnings whisper report, Monday pretty much I'm not interested in Monday. Tuesday we're also going to have CALM. Also Wednesday we pretty much have some scattered names that I'm not really interested in, and of course Thursday we're going to have KBH, and of course looking at Friday, Tellery, the Woodside, Delta Airline, WBA, Walgreens. So we see how the market is doing there. Another one of my favorite is XSTZ, okay, Constellation Brands, okay. Anyway, so we talk about Nvidia. Pretty much is our first stock pretty much here, and the downtrend is breaking right now. 45 is that neckline, and we're looking to break that spot if it does show up. If it does break 45, look for 150 at a speed, at a faster rate. TTAN also, this is an IPO and priced in around that $71 spot, and is still holding around the 100. So I'm looking for this back down in my opinion, and what I'm expecting, where I really want to buy this, I'm looking for price below $90 on that name. I really don't like it way too much above that IPO price, right? Tesla as well, we're looking at 375. 375 pretty much revisited and then bounced right off. Buyers came in and pulled this right to close right around the EMA, 20 EMA. So I'll be expecting some form of a resistance around here and then back into 400. 400 is going to be our next support. If it does, then we're good to go, okay. Well, we really don't talk about INTC, but this for long term, this is your long term name. Downtrend is here, which coincide with our 20 exponential moving average. I'll be looking for some more to the upside on this as well. Long term trade right there. Also taking a look at Monday, MNDY downtrend pretty much here with 200 moving average right in our view, 244. So okay, so we need that 10, pretty much 10 points to the upside, but for now 230, that is going to be our support on MNDY. Taking a look at TMDX, we're looking at downtrend here, breaking, and then $70, that is your spot. If it does hold $70 ish, then we're going to be looking at $80 in the coming days. LLY, Eli Lilly, we're looking at downtrend as well. Beautiful wedge there. CVNA, looking at this as per what you call it, Edinburgh. Pretty much Edinburgh Research actually put up a short position there, and of course they're already in this trade before, guess what, they actually let the public know. Pretty much the report highlights significant findings despite facing bankruptcy risk in 2022 and 2023. Guess what, we're already done with 2024, and now 2025 you're talking about this. Give me a break. So anyway, so keep an eye out, very careful on this as well. Support right now is 160, 165 on this beautiful name, so keep an eye out. Meta, of course, Meta, we're looking at price action here, and we got this doji, so the indecision is set in. So Monday pretty much we're going to be looking at this, where this wants to go, if it's going to continue with the market to the downside. Biogen, BIIB, also we're looking at Baton. Pretty much we are expecting bottom bounce play here. If price can get out of what we call the 20 exponential moving average, see how we've been really trailing this beautiful blue line, or whatever color you can see, this line right here, that is what we have, the 20 exponential moving average. So we've been trailing it. If this breaks, I think I'm expecting momentum can take this to 150 in the coming days, 160 in the coming days. AMD as well. AMD at this point, we're looking at that W shape from bottom bounce play. Guys, one of my favorite is the W shape. Right now we're forming that level, get into the 130 area, and then boom 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 to the upside. Okay, so it's not a recommendation, guys. Palantir as Power 2024, one of the best looking chart right here, and we've been like pushing to the upside. Of course, you know, I will, you know, not get in a trade if the stock is not back or revisited that spot, which is our 200 moving average. That's my best area to pick up for long position. Right now we are way far away from the 200 moving average on MROK, so we're going to be looking at 50 exponential moving average break if price can break the $100 spot, which is that area, coincide with the EMA of 20. Google is another one, GOOGL. Keep an eye out as price continue to the upside, doji right here, and see if continuation Monday. But for now, if for any reason the market decide to decline, we're going to be looking at price back to the 20 exponential moving average right there. DKNG, of course, we're looking at momentum push to the upside as they continue to better their or improve their gambling app. So look for this area, look for this spot in our next momentum to the upside there. SNPS as well, looking for downtrend break, which is our bottom bounce play here. I see the inverse head and shoulder, you may say. Right now we really need that momentum to the upside if we can break the 20 exponential moving average there. STZ, they got earnings coming up next week, bottom bounce play expected on this name, so keep an eye out. If they do good, I'll be looking for more action right into the 230 to 27 area on that. Also another ramped up name for 2024 is SOUN, pretty much in that zone, finding support right here with $20 the support. If it does break, look for $18 or $17 in the coming days. You know what, my best area, my loved beautiful area to pick up position is the 200 moving average. Of course, I wait for it to come to my position, wait for it to come to my area, and then I can pick. Also keep an eye out on Uber as well, and it has that little W shape right here, so keep an eye out, see if this can continue to the upside there as well. ZM as well, we don't know if there's any other pandemic in the horizon, but anyways, keep an eye out on this downtrend, fail, break, and just following the market trend. So keep an eye out for that 50 exponential moving average reclaim support, and then we'll continue reclaim the 20. We'll continue to push to the upside. Monster Beverage, that is another name to keep an eye out on as well. I'm looking to pick up position here as well, because this is also a beautiful inverse head and shoulder pattern, which is, in my opinion, you know, a bullish pattern to the upside. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for spending your weekend with me, guys. The remaining chart, I'm going to post them up on stock and on Twitter account. Peace and love, guys. Bye bye.